think I'm gonna start out doing a lot of what I did last time, and then I'll switch it up a bit. These weeds right here look killer though. I guarantee you there's gonna be some pike or some bass in there just waiting to ambush something. Seems like these weeds have really grown in a lot thicker in the last week or so. Now, when I say we got some rain last week, like there was a few severe thunderstorms. There was even a tornado in the area. So it's not too far-fetched to think that I bet these fish are probably hungry right now, but I also bet that they are very much hiding in cover, and so we'll see here. All right, last week I showed the Texas rig, and I was throwing a little creature bait, a little Berkeley Beast. This is the only rig I think that can outfish a Texas rig, at least for me, consistently. This is a wacky rig. Now, what I have here is a 5-inch. This is a watermelon with red flake, 5-inch Senko. I got a little weighted hook here. I believe it's an 1/8 ounce. And I also get these O-rings right here for wacky worms, and it really, when you get a bite, it really just helps from these worms just getting torn up. And these things can be expensive. I think depends what kind you get. If you get the Yamamoto brand Senkos, I want to say they're probably $6 or $7 or something for a pack of 10. So that helps if you can make these things last. Now, what I have on my rod is 30-pound braid going to a 14-pound fluorocarbon leader. The benefit of that is that the braid, well, it doesn't stretch like monofilament and fluorocarbon do. So if there's a fish that's nibbling on my wacky worm, I'm gonna be able to feel them. Now, another thing is braid float, so that's not necessarily great for the situation, and it's also pretty visible to fish, which isn't always great. It's never great. Fluorocarbon, though, is nearly invisible to fish, and fluorocarbon also sinks. So if you take about 8 feet of fluorocarbon and if you tie it to your main line, you kind of get the best of both worlds. Now, where fish really go crazy with this is the falling action. As that tail wiggles when it's falling down, fish absolutely love that. So a lot of times you really got to watch your lines, and it helps if you keep your Senko at a man, this wind really picked up. Helps if you keep your Senkos at or your rod at about a 45-degree angle when you're fishing Senkos at the lowest. You really kind of want to go between 90 degrees and like 45. So we'll let this sink. Really fishing slow today. If this isn't doing though, I'm gonna change some things up here. Give it a little bit here. Well, the fish are definitely not where they were last week. I'm on there. I am on there. That, oh, tell me I didn't lose them. Tell me I didn't lose them. Tell me I didn't lose them. Oh, I feel them. I feel them. I feel them. I feel them. Ooh. Well, you know what? It's good. Good. If all else fails, wacky worming. See how many more I can get. All right. Yeah, I should have left that up a little bit more. Quit your fussing, you. We'll get you out of here soon enough, bud. There we go. Well, another little guy, but you always know, at least if you're catching something, you're doing something right. Somebody in my last video asked me to show how I tie a fishing knot. So this is a good crankbait, so this is a good time to show you. So what I do is I take my line and I stick it through the eye just like that. I come right back through the same way. So I get a hold of this here. So right now I have my lure just like this. Now what I want to do, I'm going to take it. It's kind of like when you tie your shoelaces here. Got it just like that. So I'm going to pull this part through, snug it up a little bit. Now I want to take this loop, tie it around the lure. We're going to take this line, pull everything in tight. Hopefully that shows okay. But if you have any questions on it, I'm here, and shoot something in the message, or buzz bait might do well here too. Man, I love my buzz baits. Try to get a little bit deeper of water and try some cranks. This stuff is just so shallow in here. It's like, I think if there's any fish out here, they're either going to be in the middle maybe where I was, or I don't know. It's really hard to tell. The wind is pushing hard today too, so I don't know. Maybe they're out the other end. I don't know. I'm on there. I am on. Well, that's a pike. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a northern pike. A little one. Well, he's not that little. All right. Well, I got 2 fish now. Now let's see what we can do about getting this guy out of here. Northern pike hooked worse than I've ever had one hooked ever in my life. And I don't know if he's gonna make it. Well, he's swimming away. He's swimming away. He's gonna make it.